An Aussie business owner has been scammed out of $130,000 in a sophisticated tech swindle. If that wasn't bad enough, the scammers then proceeded to boast about it, claiming they would go on a vacation with his money. Have a listen.
It was great dealing with you, Paul. Thank you. I'm probably going to take a vacation very soon. Okay. How do you feel about the situation?
How do I feel about the situation? I don't understand what you mean. I'm sure you are going to take a vacation, but I don't understand what you mean.
So how do you feel about losing 33% of your balance?
Oh, it's horrible.
It's horrible.
Absolutely horrible.
Yeah, it's really cruel. The scam victim, Paul Treffery, now joins us from Sydney. Paul, I'm sorry to be meeting you in these circumstances, mate. Can you tell us a bit about how this scam started?
Morning, Charles. Look, the whole scam started with a text message from ANZ saying that my business account had been compromised and that someone had tried to buy a BMW in New Zealand.
And then, these scams have been relentless. I think everyone that has a phone knows just how relentless they have been. But how did they then disarm you into trusting them?
Well, they sent me a text message and they said that one of their staff members from their fraud squad was going to contact me. So a couple of minutes later, I got a phone call from a very well-spoken guy who said that someone had tried to buy a BMW in New Zealand with my card and that they had put a stop to it. So I went online and checked and there wasn't any money that had been transferred or moved around, and when I questioned him about that, he said, yeah, look, because we'd stopped the transaction, that's why it hasn't appeared. And then subsequently they would ring me every day at a nominated time, and they gave me two options. They said, look, we can either cancel the credit card, or we can open another account, move the money into the new account so the fraudsters don't have access to that account. So running a small business, I use my credit card daily.
Yeah.
So I decided to go with the second option.
Obviously, this wasn't the bank and this was them, and the money has been transferred. Have you been able to work with your bank to get any of that money back?
Look, I've been fortunate enough that ANZ have been able to recoup 45,000. But there's 80-odd thousand still outstanding. The issue here is, I spoke to ANZ about it and they were really pleasant. They did say that they have known about this scam for a while. They actually rang me on the Sunday and questioned a transfer of $17,500 to an account. And I said, look, I'm just following instructions from you guys. And he said, look, we would never instruct anyone to move money into different accounts. And they asked me, did the guy have an English accent? I said, yes, he did. He said, look, it's a really elaborate scam, which has been going around for a while. And that, yeah, I've been scammed out of money. They've known about it. They're using ANZ's text message service, which, again, they know about. Yeah. And when I questioned them about their text message service being compromised, they said, look, it's not our problem, it's Telstra's problem. And my reply was, well, I don't bank with Telstra. So it's an issue which they need to address. They need to send a text message out with that service saying that messages from this service can be fraudulent and you should check with your bank.
Yeah, I guess that's the message to everyone now. Check, right?
Yeah,
regardless.
Definitely.
Yeah. Paul, we're so sorry this happened to you, mate. We know just how tough it is for businesses and for everyone out there, and to have these scumbags doing this to you at this time in particular makes it so much harder. But I really appreciate you coming on, telling your story, and hopefully that will stop this happening to someone else out there with this scam.
Well, look, it's happened to me, but people are doing it tough at the moment. So if it happens to a young family or the elderly, they can be devastated. They lose everything.
Spot on. Thank you, Paul.
Yeah. Thanks. Appreciate it.
You're not wrong, Charles. They certainly are scumbags. Hey there, Today fans. Sarah and...
What's my name again?
Oh my God. Carl.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel, though. Subscribe now for more news, special reports and amazing Aussie stories.
And Carl misbehaving,
Whoa,
of course.
That never happens.
Always happens.
What's she talking about?